Hello y'all, my name is Callie, otherwise known as Callie Adder, and what you're seeing here is a video that I did earlier this year. I was provided some green screen footage, and I took that green screen and put it into an Unreal Engine, effectively Unreal Engine scene, and exported it out as a video. If you want to see the video in its entirety with sound, that link is also going to be in the description. You are more than welcome to go check it out. So for the method that I personally used, I dropped the green screen into DaVinci Resolve, and I removed the green from there. I'm not going to talk much about this. There are tutorials on how to do this, but if you're interested in how I accomplish this, I can do that. Just drop me down in the comments and let me know. But the summary of it is this. In DaVinci Resolve, I removed the green here. And when I exported it, I exported these as EXR. If you want, you can pause the screen. Here are the settings that I used. Once you've exported your image sequence, you're going to want to note the file path. So in this case, I'm just doing a copy-paste. Go into Unreal Engine. Once in Unreal Engine, you're going to want to drop a plane in. Then you're going to want to place the plane where you want it to go. So I'm going to put it in the same location and the same rotation as this other plane that I've got in there. All right, so there's your plane. Inside of your content browser, in your folder, right-click, select Media, and you're going to want to select Image Media Source. The reason for this one, I've exported this as an image sequence, therefore Image Media Source. So go ahead, we're going to click on that, give it a name, and call it Wide Shot. Double-click on it. From here, click on, my apologies, Sequence Path, click on the three dots. You're going to want to go to the folder where you saved your image sequence. Select the first one, and then click Open. Alright, from there, you can save it. Editing Carrie here. So in the process of editing this, I realized I forgot a small little step there. You'll see on the screen frame rate override. Here you're going to want to select the frame rate of the video that you imported in. Now in the case of this particular video, the original footage was in 59.94 frames per second. I actually don't recommend this. The person who supplied me the green screen, that's the frame rate he recorded at for some reason. You're going to see me reference this later on, but that's why, of all the frame rates, that's the one that I select later on in this video. Normally, I would just keep in mind, if you're doing a virtual production or any kind of film, you're probably going to want to use 24 frames per second. It's going to produce a better, more realistic film-like result. However, in this case, for this particular project that I did, I selected 59.94, and that's just because of the original footage that I provided. All right, moving on. Click X, close out of that, and now you have your image media source. I'm going to right-click again, click Media. This time we're going to click Media Player. You're going to want to check this checkbox because this is going to create your texture for you. So go ahead, click that, click OK. Give it a name. And because Unreal Engine is picky, you're going to want to give it a distinctive name. In this case, I'll just call it Wide Shot Media. And there you go. It not only created your media player, but it also created your media texture. Now that you have your media texture, you're going to take that and you're going to drag it directly onto the plane. Now you're going to see a black screen. That is okay. Once again, go ahead and save where you're at. In your content browser, right-click again. Click on Cinematics. And you're going to want to create a level sequence. Go ahead and name that. All right, go ahead, double-click, open that up. You're going to want to drag and drop your camera in there. And I'm going to go ahead and eject this out because don't really need that just yet. And I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to come out of that and come back to here. Right here, you're going to want to adjust this FPS. In our case, we're going to go to an incompatible rate and select this 59.94. Again, matching with the original footage. Come back to this area, you're going to right click, select Media Track. Then for that media track, I'm going to click that plus sign, select Media Source, and then you're going to select your image media source. And it's going to open it up and just expand it out for you. After that, your next step will be select that source, right click, properties, and you're going to come down here and you'll see right here media source is already selected for you. Media texture, you're going to want to click that and select the media texture. You may have to give it just a moment. Once you click off of it, yeah, and there he is. Whenever I do scenes like this, where I'm doing like a virtual production type thing, I like to put in a mannequin for reference. Again, this is just the way that I like to do it. It helps me out. So I've got Manny in here. If I click on Manny, you will see I have hidden in game. I've got that checked. That way I can do whatever fussing I need to do in order to lay things out the way that I want them to look. And then when I'm ready to see what it's going to look like, I just press G, goes into game mode, and whatever is hidden in game, like Manny, is just going to go away. So I'm going to go ahead, press G, bring him back. I'm going to click on the plane that has Sarko, and right here I'm going to resize him so that he kind of matches up with where Manny's at. Alright, and then I'm going to press G and he goes away. Now, final test, what you can do with this is to activate the camera, and there he is. So now you're seeing a little bit of jitter on my screen. My apologies for that. I'm running OBS at the same time while having Unreal Engine on. So there's going to be a little bit of jitter when you export it. If you do your render settings the way you normally do, it should be fine.